In a peaceful village in the mountains lived a young boy named Hinata. Like many of his age, Hinata was restless and often found himself longing for grand adventures and extraordinary moments. The ordinary life in the village didn't seem to satisfy him, and he found his everyday life monotonous and dull. One day, he decided to seek advice from the village's Zen master, a wise old man known for his profound wisdom and serene demeanor. He approached the master while he was tending to his bonsai trees, a task he did with great delight and patience. "Honorable master," Hinata started, his voice trembling with anxiety, "I find no joy in my ordinary life. Every day seems the same, and I long for something more exciting, something extraordinary." The Zen master, without looking at Hinata, continued his work, trimming a small leaf here and adjusting a branch there. After a long silence, he finally spoke, his voice calm and steady. "Hinata, have you ever observed these bonsai trees?" The boy nodded, slightly confused. "Each day, I water them, trim their leaves, and shape their branches. It's the same task every day, yet each day is different. One day, a new leaf sprouts. Another day, a branch grows just a little bit more, and sometimes there's a fallen leaf to cherish and remember. The joy is not in the task itself, but in the subtle changes and growth that happen over time." Hinata listened carefully, but he was still puzzled. "But master, not all tasks have these changes. What about those?" The Zen master smiled, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Not all changes are visible, Hinata. Sometimes the change is within you. When you perform a task with your full heart, you grow. You learn patience, perseverance, and acceptance. Isn't that something extraordinary within the ordinary?" Hinata was silent, processing the master's words. The old man went on. "The problem is not that your life is ordinary, Hinata. It's that you're waiting for joy to come to you, rather than seeking it out in your current circumstances. Joy is not a grand adventure or an incredible event. It's in the everyday moments that we often overlook." Hinata looked at the Zen master, his eyes reflecting his understanding. He realized that he had been so focused on seeking extraordinary moments that he had missed the joy in his ordinary life. From that day forward, Hinata found joy in his everyday tasks. He cherished the warm sun on his skin, the sound of leaves rustling in the wind, the taste of his mother's cooking. He found joy in his conversations with friends, in helping his father with work, even in his chores. Hinata learned that the ordinary can be extraordinary, and every moment can bring joy if one knows where to look. And so, the wisdom of the Zen master transformed a restless young boy into a content and joyful young man. His days were still filled with ordinary moments, but now he found in them an extraordinary joy. And in doing so, Hinata discovered that the adventure he had been seeking was not in some distant land, but right there, in his peaceful village, lived out in every ordinary moment.